Yay. I get so happy when it says go live or you're live um, because sometimes it doesn't go to plan. So, yay, this is working apparently. Welcome, everybody. Happy Friday. I am excited to get us kicked off here. I anticipate you're here as a recurring participant, but if you are not, my name is Katie. I'm the founder of Wellness Collective. I really specialize in bringing the workout into the workday. So as you can see today, I'm here in the conference room of my office, same as last week. We are here for another full body workout. All you need is ideally a mat, just creates a little more comfortable, safer environment, and some dumbbells. If you have multiple sets of dumbbells, great. As always, footwear is optional. Some days I wear it, some days I don't. Depends what mood I'm in. What else? You will stream whatever music you like, whatever gets you going. I cannot due to music licensing. And each week, you can expect to see some maybe familiar exercises and some that are new. So with that, I'm going to set up my space, get us kicked off right on time. I did a little bit different lighting today. I'm using natural lighting that kind of helps my stressed out nervous system. So if it doesn't work, I'll change it next time. So what I'm going to do is set up my microphone closer to where I'll be working out. Looks like there's a little bit of a glare. I think this will work. All right, if there's any issues with seeing me or hearing me, please do let me know. To be commenting in the chat, you have to be logged into some type of account. So if you can't see the chat, that's why. I'm going to go ahead and get us warmed up. We're coming into a squat stance, a little different today. We're going to sit right back immediately, push off and lift a leg. Sit and lift. So stationary squat into hip abduction. Get our booties firing right away today. Little balance work, dynamic. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. But no rest for us. We go directly to the second side. Sit back in those heels, reach the arms, reach the toes, catch a balance. We're here for 4 more reps. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Just stretch those fingertips out to the side. Start maybe a medium circle to the back. Let's get blood flowing in these shoulders. And same thing forward. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Let's make these a little smaller. Reverse again, smaller and quicker. And switch. Good. Some arm swings. Just pat yourself on the back. Give yourself an atta-girl. Good, good, good. From here, hamstring curls. Step side to side. Heel to seat. Pump those arms back. Undo the sitting of the day for 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach and pull a knee. 16 reps. Hike it up. Last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Sitting down into a squat, I'm going to turn sideways. Pull those arms wide. Abs lift up and in. Reach and pull. Scapular retraction. Squeeze the back. 10 reps. Almost there. Good. Hands to your thighs. Tuck and round. Flex the spine. Shoulder rolls back for 4, 3, 2, 1. Last bit of warm up. Elbows wide. I'm going to turn sideways here. Just a good morning. So flat back, elbows wide, stand back up. This is just prepping us by lengthening the hamstrings. Get us ready for some deadlift type action to come. You should feel your hamstrings lengthening. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. All right, my friends, we're starting the work phase with one of my favorite exercises, a heavier sumo or plie squat. So I'm going to fetch both of my heavier weights, take my legs wide. Now you could put the weights into the hip crease. You can hang your weights in front, up to you. We're going to keep the chest up, the thighs wide. 15 reps here. Good, keep going. Three more. I was telling my class, 2 nights ago, it's my job to get you into the hardest position possible. So we're going to get into the bottom of this and pulse it down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. The accent is down because that's where the work is, more so than on the up, okay? So if you need to rest your grip, go for it. Next thing we'll do, looks like a dumbbell deadlift and row combo with the arms hanging at the sides of the body. I'll just rehearse it. So we'll go flat back, squeeze, reach, and recover. Traditionally, deadlifts happen in Olympic lifting, heavy barbells pulling from the floor. Looks a little different in group fitness, as we are right now. So we're going to be hip width apart, soft knees, long hamstrings, flat back, abs tight. So flat back, squeeze, reach, and recover. I tell you what, the ones that we did last week with external rotation, those get me every time. Even with lighter weight like this, not a heavy barbell, but if you really lift your glutes and lengthen your hammies, it'll get her done. I must have been sore for like 4 days. Good. Let's do about 5 more. Good, good, good. Next, we're going to set these down. Come down to the floor, and we'll take a scapular push-up from our toes. So sometimes we do this as more of a mobility drill from all fours. But today, I'd really like to encourage everyone to come up into a high plank. So if you can't be here for the duration of the drill, just put your knees down, keep going. From here, elbows stay straight. We squeeze and retract the shoulder blades, and then we protract and we push the floor away. Squeeze and press. Making our way to 10. Chicken wings out the back. Make them go away. 3 more. Really fun to talk while you do this. Elbows straight. 1 more. Let's come up in a meaningful way. Pike those hips. Walk those feet in. Hang out in the stretch. Soft knees, round your back. Shake it out and come up. Good. So what I really like about scap push-ups is, yes, it's core work. It's prehab for the shoulders. Excellent for the wrists. Excellent for the elbows. But you have to really work toward locking out the elbow, which we don't typically encourage in group fitness, but I believe it's important, especially for people like me that are hypermobile. We got to get strong in a straight, fully extended position. Now, the other reason to love scap push-ups and straight arm strength work is it gives you really nice biceps and triceps, and I'm here for it. All right, let's go back to the beginning. Where did we start? Oh yeah, heavier than usual, weighted plie squat. Here we are, arms hanging wherever you like. 15 reps here, plus our 10 bonus pulses down. Keep going. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, down and hold. Challenge yourself to get lower, lower for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, that's 1. Shake it out. Rest your grip if you need to. It's probably fine with the weights that you have. I admittedly need a drink. All right. Deadlift, dumbbell deadlift, and row. Combo. Feet hip width apart, chest out, booty out, flat back, row, little pause, reach, and recover 12 reps. I knew I was going to regret wearing a long sleeve shirt, but I'm a sucker for these off-the-shoulder shirts. The dancer in me loves them. And it's from a new clothing line I'm excited to be affiliated with called Just Strong. Good. Keep going. Squeeze, halt. And last one. My counting could be questionable since I'm talking. All right, set that down. Thinking ahead, we are going into our scapular push-up. 10 reps. You are always welcome to add more reps, especially if whatever I'm doing is not feeling challenging to you, right? Always make it harder. Or hey, you could do a tricep push-up and then a scap push-up if you really want to show off. Here we go. Squeeze, push, retract, protract, super straight elbows, my friends. And no, I don't want to say no elevation. Your shoulders are going to elevate or come up a little bit, but we want a long neck. And rest. Good, good, good. Sit back, stretch. Oh yeah, I like what I said. Let's come up in a meaningful way. So we're gonna pike the hips, go for a tippy toe walk. Step those feet, hip width apart, hang the head, just breathe. Soft knees, rounded spine. Come on up. Woo. Maybe some shoulder rolls. Okay, we are moving on. You need 1 dumbbell. I'm going to be using 10 pounds. You could join me in that, or you could decide to go lighter. What we are doing is a new exercise. We'll have one arm out, one arm with a dumbbell. I'm just going to go without to show you slow motion. We're going to drop into a squat. I'm actually going to make contact with the ground. I'm going to kind of pull it in through a bicep curl and go into an overhead press. But it's a little bit more of like a flow, and you're going to use some strong pulling to whip it up overhead. So with that, we're going to do 10 each side. This should not strain the back because we're folding from the hip. We have a nice neutral spine, and you're using your legs and your booty to do the thrusting, and you're going through a safe, narrow line with the dumbbell. So here we are. Squat, up. Squat, pull it through. Full body working. I love these. Beautiful. Now, if you're not equally strong on both sides, I think you'll notice it with this particular exercise. Catch your breath. Here we go. Make contact, pull it through. Nice alignment in your upper body so that your shoulder is not strained. So it's a pull, curl, press. Pull it from the floor, curl, press. Eight, 9, 10, and rest. Good. Set that down. If you have multiple sets of weights, I would encourage you to grab the lighter option. Because we are doing a full lateral raise that will have additional shoulder flexion. You're going to go up overhead. So feet hip width apart, abs tight. We're going to pull up through the lateral raise. Palms rotate to face the front. Dumbbells are end to end overhead and lower with control. You can actually bring them in front of your body rather than the side. It's like this arcing semicircle motion. If there's clicking, popping, pain in your shoulder, no bueno. So what I would advise is to stop at shoulder height and do a nice slow eccentric. Good. Let's do at least 4 more here. Core tight, not leaning backwards. And rest. Good. So that's a little bit of heart rate recovery. Set that down. We're going to get our heart rate up again with a repeater. So a repeater is a lower body drill, sometimes used on a step to get that front foot slightly elevated. But really we want to get the standing leg into an isometric hold. So I'm lunging so you can kind of see. I'm going to keep this angle in my knee and drive the knee forward and go repeatedly. What I don't want is my knee pushing forward. What I don't want is coming up and down out of it. Every time you come up, you're resting. So we got to drop it down. The dancer in me likes things in 8s. So we're going to do 32. And if you've got some good techno music, you'll be able to get on the beat. So ready, set, here we go. Drive, drive. You're just driving that knee into the chest. And the arms naturally go in opposition. That's 8. That's 16. I should be warming up. 24. And done. Woo! So we should have a building up of some heat in that stationary leg, that isometric hold. Great for endurance. Here we go. Second side. Don't overthink the arms. They just go in opposition. Core nice and tight. Ready, set. Here we go. Up, up. A little lower. That's 8. $16. Breathing. 24. 32. Well done, my friends. Get a drink. So if I wanted to make it even harder, I would switch exercise 2 and 3, because then your heart rate would go up, 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 and then we'd recover on the shoulder work, but I gave you a little bit more interval. Let your heart rate come down a bit. This one takes a little longer because we got each side for the squat and pull through, then our each side for the repeaters. So, a couple more deep breaths. Let your heart rate come down. Mine's definitely up from talking, but it's fine. Here we go. Squat stance, one arm out, one arm making contact. Pull it through that narrow path. Inhale, exhale. One more. Done. Good. Switch. Get ready. Halfway. Core tight. Drive through those legs. One more. And done. Good job. All right. Grab weights for that full lateral raise. Soft knees, heavy tailbone, core bracing is what we call it. So we don't go wee, but we keep everything in alignment, ear, shoulder, hip, knee, ankle. Here we go. Exhale, pull up the side. At least 10 or more. Keep going. One more will get us to 10, up to you. If you want to squeeze in a few more reps while I'm talking and transitioning to the next thing, you always have that option. And I would say if you still have gas in the tank, go for it. Go for it. From here into our repeater, there should not be any pain in the knee. Over time, this should actually kind of stabilize either side of the knee. But you have to be aware and not do this goofy rotation in the lower body, okay? Abs in. Here we go, 32. Eight. 16. 24. 32. Beautiful. Shake it out. Let it recover. Big breath in through your nose, out through your mouth, and second side. Here we go. 8. 16. 24. 32. Beautiful job. Shake it out. Get a drink. Woo. Awesome job. We're coming down to the mat, and we are going to combine a couple of exercises. I find my participants really like this one. It is going to be a tricep push-up from all fours, elbows in, chest forward, with a single leg hamstring curl at the same time. If you really want to party, you can do this from plank, but I find it's unnecessary for a lot of folks. So from here, standing up in all fours, Hands right on the shoulders, abs nice and tight. We're going to extend the right leg back to hip height. Toes pointing down. I'm guilty of turning out. Now, before doing anything, shift your bust or chest over your thumbs. That's the secret sauce right there. Now, bend your knee, bend your elbows, and press. 8 reps. Chest forward. Elbows in. I'm actually putting my chin on the floor. And switching. Good job. I am going to swing around so you can see my working leg. So all fours, leg extends, toes down, shift forward. That's the magic sauce. Elbows in and press. And one more. And rest. Good job. Now take your grip. Your wrist might want to stretch. So back of the hand, back of the wrist to the mat, elbow straightens. Wrist extension. Switch. Good, good. All right. Let's go ahead and flip over. Let's grab a dumbbell. I'm going to start light, but I might make a change. We'll take a weighted roll up into an overhead handoff. So we're going to combine a couple things here. So here we go. The higher the arms, whether they're fully overhead, diagonal, straight ahead, it matters. So this is more modified. This is way more advanced. I'm going to go somewhere in between. Tucking around, rolling down gracefully, overhead reach, and peel off. Up we go. Lots of good stabilization work here for our shoulders. Couple more. And rest. Good. Now we've really been working on getting strong in a rolling position and a V-sit position. So we're going to be in our V-sit position. We're going to tuck and round. What we're doing is passing the dumbbell overhead. So we're hitting the shoulders a lot of different angles today, which I like. Funny story. I was doing this with a group of guys, and I said, listen, squeeze those thighs like crazy, because otherwise people's legs, they just naturally don't want to work that hard and they flop open. So I said, pretend you have a dollar bill and like squeeze like crazy. And so the running joke is, I'm not doing it for $1. So $100 bill, squeeze it between your thighs. Here we go. Open, hand off, 10 reps. Squeeze. I should have said 10 pairs because that was too easy. So keep going. Woo, it's getting harder. Now 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Now, for a lot of folks, that is like pure hip flexor and quad, maybe not so much core, but it does get better over time. Little stretch, relax head, neck, and shoulders. Check my time here. Good, good, good. Switch. All right, clear your space. We are taking that one more time. So that means we come into our tricep push-up with single leg hamstring curl. Obviously, we'd have to like float and levitate to do both legs. So here we go. Leg extends, shift forward, get those abs ready, and everything bend and press. They squeeze the back of the thigh. Awesome, that's 8. Tuck it in, second side. I think I can stay here now that you know what you're doing. Shift forward, flex, here we go. 8, push. 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Good job. Good, good, good. We'll just do a couple of small variations this time around for just teaching you variations or other options. I think I used the same word twice. Go ahead and extend your legs. So we'll still do a roll up, but rather than bent legs, we'll just have our legs fully extended. Woo! Here we go. Big breath in. Exhale, tuck and roll down. Really sequentially roll through the spine. You know, a lot of folks that are extremely tight, sitting on the floor like this is difficult. So maybe you like this variation for lengthening your hamstrings. You could even add, if your shoulders don't mind, a little forward fold, unless that's too much load on your shoulders. Good, 2 more. And rest. Awesome. We're going to come into that V-sit position and tuck and round back. This time, let's have our arms out over our knees, and we'll pull up overhead and lower down. Pull, lower. Squeeze those thighs. Good. Now, if this is too hard to hold here, put your arms lower. Otherwise, I want you to stay up. Pulse everything in. 10, 9, squeeze, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Set that down. All done there. Join me sideline, please. Getting a lot of work in, which I like. Today we're working on banana. All right. So if you're new here, you might want to use your hand and you might squeeze your thighs and just focus on firing those obliques and lifting the weight of the legs. So top leg gets abduction, bottom leg gets what we call a deduction. So one leg is going away from the body, one leg is going into the body. Those of you that have been here with me, we come into this overhead position. Anything with a long lever is harder, more difficult. Here's what you don't do. You do not cross your face. That's cheating and takes the load off the shoulders, okay? So here we are. We're up and down for 10 reps. It's up, down, up, down. Twice more. And rest. Good. From here, we release to our stomachs or bellies, adult tummy time. Pull the arms back. Just take a little spinal extension as a stretch. And down. Good. From here, preparing extension and retraction, kind of like our warm-up. So arms overhead. We pull everything up, off the floor, squeeze and retract the shoulder blades. Inhale, reach, and lower down. Up, exhale, pull. Inhale, reach, exhale, lower down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Two more here. And rest. Good. Before we switch gears, squeeze in a quad stretch. Reach for your laces, heel to seat. Same thing on the other side. Good. Press back, child's pose. Counter stretch for your low back. And we set up with our head aiming the other way. So I've mentioned this, I'll mention it again. We are looking to progress this so that we can get strong enough to roll from our sides to our bellies, to our backs, so that we can really go wherever we want and keep training the core. But I do try to be mindful. I don't think everyone needs a progression, but some folks might. And I'll always give you options to regress or kind of stay where you are for the time being until you feel more confident. So from here, arms overhead, we are up and down for 10 unless you're doing the lower body alone. Here we go. Up and up. Arms stay overhead. And rest. Very good. Go ahead and flip over. Next, just again for some variety, we're going to take swimming as our tummy time. So arms overhead, belly button tight. Everything floats off the floor. Length, more important than height. Start fluttering really strong. We're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Hands under the shoulders, press the floor away, and sit back on your heels. I'm going to work very fast to put in just a little bit of accessory work. So meet me on your feet. For biceps, we're going to take a bicep curl with a rotation at the top. So you're lowering down in this pronated position. Really good for the forearms and for the grip. So I'm specifically choosing a slightly heavier weight for myself. Here we go. Curl, flip your grip, lower down. Just 10 of these. Curl, flip, lower. Four more. Core tight. When you do start lifting heavier, your whole body will be working. You'll feel your core kick in. and done. Good. And then the accessory work for rotator cuff, we'll keep cube in rotation. Grab your lighter weights, please. Sometimes we do this single arm and supported. Today we're just going to do it standing to be more efficient. So we're here in our goalpost arms, and we go slow, slow, pick it up quick. And I'm trying to pull those hands back. Slow, slow, quick. Slow, slow, quick. Good. We're here for 4, 3. Woo! I'm feeling this one. 1, and done. Good. Switching back, we have to work quickly, please. Back to biceps. A little easier to do because our heart rate's not up. Here we go. Soft knees, heavy tailbone, curl, flip, lower with control, flip. Squeeze that upper arm. 2 more. Awesome. Set that down. I'm going to talk a little bit while we work. That'll save time on announcements at the end. One of my asks is I would just like more people to know about this offering. And so it would just be really helpful, supportive, whether it's on LinkedIn or any other social media platform, to be like, hey, are you trying to get more workouts in during the week? Maybe even during the workday because everyone's short on time. Like, hey, my friend Katie offers this. Because I'd really like to build a little bit more of a community so y'all get to know each other. There's some conversation, some connection. And hey, I'm grateful for whoever is here, whenever they're here. But the more the merrier is where I'm headed. We might as well get as many people involved as possible. All right, done there. I wanted to have 3 to 4 minutes, give you a little more complete stretch. So down to all fours we go. Very quickly, step your left foot forward and through. Left foot forward and through. Press down through your front heel, hips fall forward. One option is to keep your hands down. Another option is to keep the pelvis coming forward and to take the arms away. Keeping the pelvis forward, extend the arms up, get a little chest expansion, little spinal extension, and come back down. From here, hips back, fingertips back, toes up. Think booty out, chest out, chin out. If you can reach your toes, please do so. If you can sit back on your own heel, it'll come across to the opposite cheek. Please do so. Nose to knee. Good. Using your hands, push, walk forward, make a low lunge. Turn to face me. Well, you might be facing the opposite way, I guess, depending which way you set yourself up. So step yourself into a wide hamstring stretch. Draw yourself forward. Good. We come out of it, back around where we came from. Knee down, other knee down, shake it out. Woo, wardrobe malfunction. Let's see, right leg forward. Hips fall forward, belly button lifts up and in. Option to stay here, option to take the hands away. Regardless, we really want this pelvis coming as far forward as possible. Arms extend, little bit of extension work. Open up the whole front of the body and take the floor. Hips back, fingertips back, toes up, booty out, chest out. Grab the toes. Maybe, now watch this. I take this bent leg and I kind of do a little swing so I can sit on my own heel and go up and over. Kind of like a tucked hurdler stretch. Now, if I go to my back leg, I'm going to be totally flashing you. So I don't think I should do that. So I'm going to turn myself around, get myself into the wide forward bend again. Good. Go back to your right. And come out of it. Very good. Cat stretch, just tucking round up. And extend. Good. We're going to tuck the toes, walk the hands back, get ourselves into standing. Bend at the elbow, hold the opposite arm, hang there. Sway side to side. Start to round up. Shoulders roll back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Last thing is obliques. Palm up. Get longer. Up and over. And switch. Longer, taller, up and over. Good. Both arms up. Easy little back bend. Elbows come in. And roll the shoulders back and down. Awesome. I grab my microphone. Come up. Closing remarks. Thank you for the thumbs up. All right. Well, what do I want to say? Kind of got to squat down here. Happy Friday, everyone. Thank you for being here. Anything you can do to help spread the word is amazing. And let's see. Did want to tell you I'm on spring break next week. So that will mean a replay for folks, but we'll be back. So I hope you really appreciate having the replays, and I'm going to be diversifying some of that content too, getting some other videos up there. So yeah, I'm kind of rambling now. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you next time.